Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers' victory against the Knicks, 113 to 109 on overtime yesterday on NBA 2024-2025 season. Well, yesterday the Lakers played his second game of the week where they received the New York Knicks. Well, remember that we and the Lakers had a complicated game, I'm not going to lie. They didn't play a very great game, but in the end, this is something something great that we something great and something that the big teams, top teams they do when they play a bad game, but in the end they can get the victory. This is awesome for them. About this game, remember that this was the second game that these two teams played in the season. Where the last month, I don't remember, January 31st or February 1, first, the Lakers traveled to New York and they didn't have any problem defeated the Knicks by, I think so, by more than 10-point difference. And remember, that was a special day because after the game was announced that the Maps had trade Luka Doncic to the Lakers to in exchange of Anthony Davis and Mas Christie. So let's start to focus in this game. Well, this game, how I told you in the beginning of the game, of the video, sorry, the Lakers didn't play a very great game. I'm not gonna to lie. They play a very bad game in most part of the game, but in the end, they found out ways, sorry, to get the victory, and this is what's the most important about the game. The Lakers started better the game because they were leading the game in most part of the first quarter, where they were leading by more than 5 or 7 points difference, but most part of the first quarter. But in the last the 2 minutes of the 2 minutes of the quarter, the Lakers relaxed his basketball. The New York Knicks improved his basketball, and in the end of the third quarter, the Lakers only were leading by 4 point difference, 31 by 27. But in the second quarter, sorry, is when the Lakers played his best basketball, his worst basketball of the game, where started to didn't score the basketball, easy basketball. They started to play a very bad basketball in the defense, where in the transition the Knicks scored a lot of points. They took the lead of the game and they increased the lead to a more than 10 point difference. Also, I didn't like this second quarter because Luka Doncic started to whine it a lot to the referees because he called for more fouls had his car receiver, and of course I agree with that he received some fouls that the referees didn't count in favor of him. But to be honest, he started to whine it a lot. I didn't like this kind of situation, and this was one of the reasons why the Lakers started to lose him, because they were more focused and criticize the referees than they start to play in the game. So how I told you, in some part of the second quarter, the New York Knicks increased the lead to a more than 10 point difference, but in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter, the Lakers closed better the quarter. They reduced the game to only 9 point difference. The Lakers lost this quarter by 13 point difference, 20 to 33, and the Lakers were trailing by 8 point difference, 51 by 60 in the halftime. In the third quarter, the game was very close when again the New York Knicks increased the lead to a more than 10 point difference, but later the Lakers reduced that gap. But the game was very exciting because, how I told you, the New York Knicks were playing better than the Lakers. The Lakers weren't playing a very great basketball, but in the end, they have the game in the range, and the Lakers won this quarter, the third quarter, by 1 point difference, 25, sorry, by 24, and the Lakers were trailing by 8 point difference in the end of the third quarter, 76 to 84. The best part of this game was the last quarter and the overtime, where the Knicks were leading this game since the beginning of the second quarter, but the Lakers were there, where the Knicks were always leading the game to a more than 10 point difference. Even with less than 6 minutes to play, the New York Knicks were leading the game by 10 or 12 point difference, and in that moment I thought that the Lakers were going to lose this game, but the Lakers closed better the game, where they were reducing the gap, and with less than 1 minute to play, the Lakers took the lead of the game for the first time since the first quarter, where the Lakers were leading 99 by 96, and in that moment I thought that the Lakers were going to win this game, but later the New York Knicks reduced the gap. They tied the game 99-99. Later the Lakers had the opportunity to win this game, but they couldn't score any more any more point. The New York Knicks had the possibility to win this game because they had the last possession of the game in the regular time, but the Joe Hart attacked the paint and he scored the basketball. But the good news for the Lakers is that just that the time was over and in the end the game was tied 99 to 99 in the end of the regular time, and the game was for two overtime. The overtime also was another very important situation because since the Lakers tied the game, they took the lead of the game 99 to 96 in the last minute of the fourth quarter, and after that the New York Knicks tied the game. The Lakers took the lead of the game for the rest of the overtime. They were leading always by 1 or 5 point difference, and the game was very close. But something that changed the game and put the game in favor to the Lakers is that with 1 minute to play, Jalen Bronson, the New York Knicks guard and superstar, got injured. He didn't return to the game for the last minute of the for the overtime because he looked like an ankle twist, the left ankle twist. He didn't return to the game. The Lakers took advantage of that and they closed better the game and they won the game 113 to 109. With this victory, the Lakers improved to a 40-21 record, amazing, and the New York Knicks fell to a 40-22. Also, another thing is that the New York Knicks haven't defeated a top team in this season, and the Lakers. This was amazing because even that they didn't play a very great basketball, they found no ways to win this game. Amazing about the overall statistics. The Lakers scored a 43% and 15 triples. This was amazing because in the first half they only scored six triples, and in the free throws the Lakers scored 23 points. Sorry about the New York Knicks. They scored at 39% from field goal and they scored 10 triples, but I think that 7 of these triples were made in the first half and they scored 25 points from the free throws. About the other statistics, the Lakers had 16 turnovers, but nine out of these 16 turnovers were in the first half, where the Lakers adjusted his basketball, and for that reason they won this game, and the Lakers won the paint by 2 point difference, 44 to 42. About the individual statistics, the best player was Luka Doncic, that he made a double-double with 32 points and 12 rebounds. He played a very great basketball, for what Kawhi told you. When I started to whine it and start to criticize the referees in the second half, in the second quarter, he started to didn't focus in the game. This affected the team, and for that reason they started to lose in the game. And he made another double-double. The second best player was the old guy, the LeBron James, that he made another double-double with 31 points and 12 rebounds. Amazing. The third best scorer was Gabe Vincent with 12 points, and the fourth best was Dalton Kenneth with 11 points. Also, the Austin Reeves returned to play after 3 games that he didn't play, and he didn't play a very great basketball. He only scored 8 points and made 6 rebounds, but but the most important is that they got the victory, but he need to continue improving after his injury. And also the other play, Rui Hashimura didn't play this game for 4 straight games. So the Lakers continue in the second set in the Western Conference, where the Lakers improved to a 40-21 record. They have 8 games winning streak. This is amazing because in this moment they are the best streak in the NBA. That they are playing a very great basketball. They are 10.5 games below the Oklahoma City Thunder, the number one seed in the conference. That it looks very difficult to tie them or to reach them because the Thunders are playing a very great basketball. But the most important is that the Lakers continue winning games because they are in the second set. In this moment they have a half game advantage against the third place, the Denver Nuggets, 2.5 game advantage against the fourth place, the Memphis Grizzlies. So this is amazing for the Lakers because they have 8 games winning streak. Amazing. So what's next? The Lakers now will start a mini trip in the Eastern Conference, in the eastern side of the country, where the Lakers tomorrow will travel to Boston, where the Lakers will play against the Boston Celtics, the reigning champion team tomorrow, 20:30 Eastern time in the TD Garden. This is the classic of the NBA. This is amazing because this will be a tremendous game. Remember that these two teams play in the beginning of the year, where the Lakers didn't have any problem and defeated the Boston Celtics by 18-point difference, by 19-point difference, 117 to 96. Remember that the is when the Lakers started to play in a very great basketball, but because remember that the Boston Celtics had played a back-to-back games where before that game they play against the Clippers in overtime, and I think that the Lakers took advantage that the Celtics were exhausting, but in the end there wasn't excuses in that game because the Lakers won this game easily. So the Celtics yesterday defeated the 76ers didn't have any problem, and they defeated by 18-point difference, 123 to 105. In this moment, the Boston Celtics are in the second set in the Eastern Conference with a 45-18 record, and they have a 3 games winning streak. So this will be a tremendous game because two of the best team in the NBA. This is a classic. Who I told you the Boston Celtics are the reigning champion team. So this will be a tremendous game. So I think that this will be a tremendous game because both teams are playing a tremendous basketball. I think that in the end, because the Boston Celtics are playing in home, I think that they are gonna to get the victory. But I think that this will be a very close loss for the Lakers. I think that the most probably this game is gonna to be finished in overtime, or will be defining the last play of the game. And I think that the Lakers are going to lose this game by 1 point difference. So, in this video, I talk about the Lakers yesterday received the New York Knicks. They didn't play very great basketball, but in the end, they got the victory. This game was amazing because it was very close, and in the end the Lakers won the game by 4 point difference, 113 to 109 in overtime. With this victory, the Lakers stayed in the second set in the Western Conference with a 40-21 record. They have a games winning streak. This is the best winning streak. No, the second best winning streak in the NBA in this moment. The number one better streak in this moment are the Cleveland Cavaliers with 12 games. 12 games winning streak. So the Lakers are playing a tremendous basketball level, and tomorrow Lakers will play is still last game of the week, where the Lakers will travel to visit the Boston Celtics, is our rival and the reigning champion team. Where I think that this will be a very close game, a very difficult game, a slow game, and I think that in the end the Lakers are going to lose this game by 1 point difference, because I think that the Boston Celtics in the moment are a better team, and because they will play in home. But let's see what happens. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.